Red Riding Hood. We know that story, all of us, because when we was 4 years about, we want our parents to told us that story over and over and over. Or maybe you had children of the age of 4 years, and you must tell them the story over and over of Red Riding Hood. Humans are equal to Red Riding Hood. Mom, I want to go and visit Grandmom. My child, no. That is dangerous to walk in the forest alone, especially for little girls like you. Mom, but Grandma is ill and I want to visit her. I will let you go, but on a one condition. You go straight to Grandma's house. Yes, Mom, I will do that. Red Riding Hood is on her way to her grandmom's house. And there she come at the stage, at a fork. Will she go to the right road or will she go on the left road? The right road is boring because there's nothing. It is just dry field with tree branches and no leaves on it. The left side of the road is wonderful. Flowers of all colors, insects that flies, butterflies that is there in the light, and she wander around all these things. And she go on the left side of the road. We as human wandering also a lot of times because of all the voices what is in our heads. And there's one voice on the other voice, on the other voice, on the other voice. And at the stage we feel, stop, stop, all these voices, stop. Why we had all these voices? We must remember 400 billions per second information go into our subconscious mind. And there's only 4 million per second information what goes to our conscious mind. So we live in our subconscious mind. And in the subconscious mind is all our beliefs and all our emotions, what is programmed there. That is why we live 95% of our lives in our subconscious mind. And we do everything over and over and over, the same as the previous day and days before. Example, we drive to work the same road, to work and the same road back home. We brush our teeth the same way every time we brush our teeth. Start bottom, inside, go outside, top, inside, outside of the teeth what we brush. So it's something what we do over and over. Now there's voices in our heads is that our subconscious mind will tell us, stop. That is not how it works, what you want to do now. You must do it this way. That is how we work. Then you thought of that, and then the other thought of you come up, the other voice of you come up and tell you something else. And again, stop. That's not how it works. You must do it this way, because you believe that must be like that way to do it. And the third and fourth and etc. voices come up, the one after another. And we had all the voices. But you, as person, can stop that voices in your head, what mix you up and you feel crazy and go mad. Now you will stop that. It is hard work. Let's face it. It's not you say it or think of it or the solution and it is over. You will work hard on it. And it can take some time. It will take some time, actually. But when you get that voice, write it down. The second voice, write it down. Third, fourth, etc. Till you had a lot of voices. And at the stage, because you give attention to your voice, you had to write it down, your head will become quieter and quieter. At the stage, quiet. But now you had all these thoughts written down. Now you go and prioritize these thoughts from the highest to the lowest. Highest is number one, and lowest is the lowest thought that is not so important at this stage. Now you go to the highest one, number one, thought of yours. And you go and you think of that thought, of that voice, what was in your head. And while you think of that voice, you feel that feeling, what it gives to you when you had that voice, that what is taught to you. Wherever in your body, you will feel something. Stomach, chest, in the head, maybe a headache, or an arm who is sore, whatever. 100%. Getting that feeling, and then you go and you ask yourself, why I feel like that? What is the thing, what triggered that feeling, that I feel that? And when you get that, you will see that is something negative. Mostly of the times, 99%. Now you say, but if I had this feeling, now I want this feeling of this thing that triggered it to be better. So I see what is the opposite of this feeling in this thing, what triggered me. And you get a positive feeling and play out on that. And then it is important to imagine the end result, what you want for a situation if you come in a similar situation. You make a movie for yourself on what you want. And then you play it over and over. You visualize yourself, you imagine that video of yours, and that it is totally perfect, 100% what you want out of this situation, so that you feel relaxed and enjoy the moment. So you go over and over and make it that your whole body, you as person, become one with that video of what you want in that situation. When you are finished and you are one with that video of yours, that is your reality. So you had reprogrammed your subconscious mind that it becomes your reality if you are in a situation like that again in the future. Then you go to priority number 2. But priority number 1 will take you time. It's not you imagine it one time in that video and poof, your subconscious mind change it because he's programmed to react on a certain way. Now you must reprogram that situation to a positive one, so it will take you time to do that. It can be maybe a week, maybe a month, maybe 3 months or a year. But important is do it constantly, daily basis to work on it. When you add that, you go to number 2. And you do the same thing. What is the feeling you have? What is the situation, what triggered that feeling? You imagine and visualize yourself with that. Make a video clip of the outcome what you want and make it part of you. That becomes you. Then you go to the 3rd, 4th, 5th, etc. one till you finish with your prioritized list, what you have of all those voices. And then the result of that will be that you don't wander around so like Red Riding Hood, there in the woods with all the flowers, what is nice. So you don't wandering around in your head with all the voices what comes in. But your head is quiet. You are in control of your own life because you have to write down the voices, you feel the feeling, you see what triggered that feeling, you get an outcome, what is positive for you in a situation like this. You imagine that, visualize it, make a video clip of it, and make it your own, that it's your reality, so that you have to reprogram your subconscious mind to your new belief on how to react in a similar situation in the future.